Hello everyone, I'm Estella Taylor, and this video will show you how to properly get fitted for your desired outfit. In this particular video, my model Michaela will be fitted for an outfit. It could be a gown, short sleeve, long sleeve, short length, or gown. However, based on your preference or style, the length should be accommodated. Allow at least 2 finger length for extra allowance for each measurement. So I began measuring around her neck. Adjustments will be made depending on the design. Then I will measure around her chest area, which is around the bust. I continue to measure the circumference under her bust, so the chest area under the bust. Next, I measure around the belly button area, which is the waist area around the belly button. Then I continue to measure around her pelvic area. Then I'm going to measure shoulder to shoulder, which is from the shoulder bone to the other. Then I'm going to measure the circumference length around her bicep, which is her arm muscle. And then I'm going to measure the circumference length around her elbow. And then I'm going to measure the circumference length around her wrist. Then I'm going to measure shoulder to wrist where she desired to stop, from the shoulder bone to the point below the wrist bone. Next, I'm going to measure shoulder to breast, which is shoulder to nipple. Then I'm going to measure shoulder to underbust. Then I'm going to measure shoulder to belly button. And then I'm going to measure around the hips. The hips is the widest point of your body when you're below the waist. Then I will measure shoulder to pelvic. Now I will measure shoulder to the length of her desired dress. Traditionally, you would just measure from shoulder to desired gown length, depending on your preference of gown, such as a party dress that's short or thigh length, or any gown that's knee length, ankle length, floor length, or longer. If the measuring tape isn't long enough, shoulder to pelvic, then pelvic to desired gown length. Now I'm going to be measuring for female pants. First, I'm going to measure around one thigh. Depending on your preference, your pants could be fitted or loose fitted. Next, I'm going to measure around the knee. Then I'm going to measure around the ankle. So I'm going to measure around the waist, depending on preference, tight or loose fitted, with belt holes or without. Then I'm going to measure around the hip area. Now I'm going to measure the vertical length of the trouser pants from the waistline. Measure from the waistline to your desired length of your pants. And these, my friend, is what you need to have that perfect outfit. And shout out to Gracie Fashion International for sponsoring this video. And Mako was touched by Ruth.